Welcome to Prescott, Arizona, where it all began for retired road tripping. Welcome to Prescott, Arizona, where it all began for retired road tripping.
Yes. We actually, when we took off 2.5 years ago, we came to Prescott, Prescott Valley, just outside of Prescott, for our first time ever living full-time in our rig.
Yeah, we left home, which is about an hour and a half south of here in the valley. We left Queen Creek, and Prescott and Prescott Valley, they've always been near and dear to us because they're so close. We spent a lot of time here. So we figured, and I know Larica's mentioned this in the past, we started our full-time journey with training wheels on. So we came here to Prescott.
Yeah.
And now here we are, 2.5 years later, on our way back home for the winter. And we decided, why not? Let's stop in Prescott again and enjoy another week here on our way back home for the winter.
Yeah. So as most of you know, if you've been following along, we do go back to our home state for winter to be with our family. We still live in our rig. A lot of people ask that. They think when we say we're going back home, we have a house. We do not. But Prescott has always been very dear to our hearts. And if you ask our kids, they would say the same thing. So we have been coming to Prescott since they were little. So it all started with the pumpkin patch. Our whole families would come out, bring the kids, and we would come to the pumpkin patch. It was Dewey back in the day.
Yeah.
Dewey Farms. Now it's Mortimer Farms. Same property, just a different owner. But we would pack everybody up, come and spend the day at the pumpkin patch, and it was amazing.
We would also come up here in the wintertime and do the snow. There's a couple of campgrounds around here. We've got some family members that used to work at them, and the whole family would come up and spend a few days in the wintertime playing in the snow and kind of have little, camping cabins and things like that.
We've done it for 4th of July.
We've done 4th of July up here.
The whole family and come. So the reason people leave the valley and come to Prescott is because it is beautiful weather, and you get pine, you get
average of 20 degrees cooler than the valley.
Yes. So people love it. It's small town feel. So most of the businesses around here are locally owned. You're going to have tons of different little boutique shops and all kinds of fun things, which we actually did today.
Yeah. And we may or may not have spent some money on Little Miss Violet.
Got picked her up a few things because they just have some cute things.
Yes. Okay.
I also used to come up here with my sister and my cousin once, sometimes twice a year if we were lucky, and we would do scrapbook camp, and loved it. Yes, I'm a scrapbooker, and I loved it. We would come and work the whole weekend on our scrapbooks. We made great friends. We would come into the town sometimes and eat. Yeah. So Prescott is very dear to us. Like, it just is a place that we've raised our kids, come up here and done our thing. So.
And it's close enough. It was kind of the place that we went to get out of the heat and get out of the valley.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. Yeah. It's beautiful. So where we're standing now is known as the Square.
Yep. It's the Yavapai County Courthouse, and on the other side of the courthouse is Whiskey Row. So Prescott is actually the home of the world's oldest rodeo, and they still run it every year to this date, and it's just a great little cowboy country town.
It is. It's just a neat little quirky, fun place to come shop and eat. So today we did come down to kind of adventure out, and it's like, 73?
Oh, yeah, it's
beautiful. Amazing. It actually could be a little chilly in the shade. Yeah. So we came down and we had lunch, and that's the first time we tried that place.
Yeah, we ate at the Palace, which is longtime Whiskey Row Prescott restaurant, and it's just got that old Wyatt Earp type of feel saloon to it. Yeah. It was great.
It was delicious food.
Yeah.
It's ranked pretty high because it is really good. Yeah. It's been around forever, and they've really kept up on it. It's such a neat place. It's so historical, and it's so cute inside. Yeah. So we love that. We walked around, did some shopping. I don't know. It's such a neat vibe here, and just very community and that small town feel. So if you are ever in Arizona and you're looking for a really cool town to go and explore and just kind of settle in for a little bit, we highly recommend Prescott.
Prescott Valley.
Yes,
You know,
anything
they're
around
interchangeable. They're interchangeable, and yeah, it's awesome. It's a great place.
And this part, we like to come down to the square and the downtown part of Prescott, because it's obviously been built up around where there's a mall, there's all kinds of things too, but you can step away from that and feel like you're not by that city stuff that you're probably more than likely used to. So
absolutely.
Anyway, it's been an amazing day. It's been beautiful, and we this will always hold dear to us. It's
absolutely
raised our family going here and now, and then we took off on our first ever when we went full time.
And we're actually staying in the same campground.
We are,
as we did that first time. We couldn't get the same spot, so we're only about 4 spots down from the same exact campsite that we were in 2.5 years ago. So it's great, and I think we're going to have a fun week here in Prescott.
Yeah, it's very nostalgic, and so it's just fitting, and can't recommend Prescott enough.
Yep. All right, let's see what else the week has in store for us. Another new city, another new mall. This is the Pineridge Mall in Prescott, Arizona, and this one's about done. I mean, there's not much in here as far as stores, mostly some local places, a couple of chain stores that you've heard of. One of the main hub stores is now a pickleball center. They have a JCPenney's and a Dillard's, but that's really about it. A lot of the stores seem like they're only open on certain days. Today is a Monday. And yeah, pretty crazy to see what's going on with the malls all over the country. What's pretty neat and interesting is, as you're walking down the middle of the mall, they've got all little tables and chairs set up for people to sit. There are tons of older ladies all playing Mahjong. I must have counted 6 or 7 different tables, everybody playing Mahjong. It's kind of cute. I mean, if you're not going to do anything with the mall, you might as well enjoy the space. Also, what's funny is they do have a food court here. There's an ice cream shop and one little restaurant shop open, yet in the middle area where the tables and chairs are, there's signs that say no food or drink allowed. I don't know what's going on here, but hey, just another crazy mall around the country that's pretty much going under. Oh well, another day on the road, another bike trail.
Yeah, Kevin found a really cool one this time.
So we found the Prescott Peavine Trail, which is a rails to trails. For those of you guys that aren't familiar with that term, what that means is that the trail used to be a railroad, and they tore it all up, and it's a bike trail, hiking trail, things like that now. And it's great. So this railroad trail used to go from Santa Fe, New Mexico, here in Prescott, down to Phoenix. So what is it, about 6 miles?
Yeah, 6 miles up.
And then you turn around.
I mean, yeah, you can go through the neighborhood if you want. There's beautiful new homes up there.
Yeah.
And then get back on. But most people, I think, just turn around and come back.
Yeah, it does branch off in a couple different areas. Yeah. So out and back, it's about 12 miles. And if you've been watching us for any length of time, we did it twice. We did. Yeah, we like getting the miles in.
But I mean, because you get going, and plus, like we always say, the first time out, it's just like you're discovering everything. So we're like, I don't know, we don't want to go back. Let's go do it again. So we turned around and did it again, and then stopped and did, looked at things, took the time to look, because this place is really cool.
Yeah, it's a really neat trail because it used to be a railroad. In several different locations, they've actually got old rail cars right on the side of the trail. You can take pictures and everything else, benches everywhere. And one of the neatest things that we discovered on this trail that I've never seen before is there are bike racks all along the main trail, because there are small hiking trails that are branching off into all directions. So if you want to ride your bike out to a certain point to get to a hiking trail, you can lock your bike up and then go hike.
Yeah, which we have never seen.
No.
I thought that was really cool. You park your bike and go on the trail you want. So the other thing that's really cool is Prescott is known, like, you get out of the valley to cool down, especially in the summer. So a lot of pine, but it's also high desert.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful trail. It starts off with all the trees and you feel super, ooh. And then you go to this part where it's they're like boulders.
Yeah.
And they are so cool looking. They blasted for the railroad. But the formation of these, you were saying as we were riding, it reminds you of South Dakota.
reminds me of South Dakota, Sylvan Lake.
Yeah,
It's got that feel
Sylvan
to
Lake
it,
vibes
especially around the Watson Lake up here.
Yes.
And it also reminds me of Radiator Springs,
Yes.
because Route 66 is not far from here. So I'm sure that's where a lot of the designers got that feel, the Route 66 feel through here with all the high boulders and everything else. It's totally cool. It's like a different world.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful, because you don't see it often, and then the water going through it. It's a really pretty trail.
Yeah.
So we really enjoyed it. I promise you, if you know us, we'll be doing it a few more times this week before we leave. But yeah, I'm so glad we came out. I'm so glad you found the trail, because it's a good trail.
Yep.
So bathrooms, I believe there's 2 parking lots.
We haven't found the second
other
one
parking
yet.
lot. We're going to explore a little bit more the next time we go out. We're kind of running out of sun. But really, really clean, good bathrooms. You know, I always give you the bathroom update because I like to stay hydrated, so I've got to be able to go. I know, like, midway there's a porta potty, a porta john, and then there's probably one at the other one. But 6 miles, not too bad, unless you're really biking.
Right.
So, anywho's, there is definitely bathrooms, and they're clean, and that makes the experience 10 times better.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah, there's 2 different trailheads you can park in. It's $3 to park for the National Forest Service that maintains it, and we had a good time.
Yeah, really cool.
Let's go home and have dinner.
Yes.
All right. Bye bye.